Welcome, in front of me is a OPPO Reno4 Lite, and today I'll show you a couple of tweaks and tricks you can do on this device. So starting off, we're going to begin with the dark mode, which will allow you to turn the device into this dark theme, and you do it by going either into the settings or tapping on the dark mode toggle right over here. As you can see, this will include also the settings as well, default apps, notification panel, so it persists throughout basically the system. Now, custom installed apps from like Play Store most likely won't be supported unless the developer decided to add the support for it themselves, or sometimes they also have the dark mode just simply in the settings, which you have to go into the app settings and from there find it. But moving on to the next one, it's going to be the home screen mode. So if you're not very fond of this this, for instance, mode right here, you can go into the settings, go under the home screen and wallpaper, and then home screen mode. As you can see, you have a couple of different ones. So we have the drawer mode, we have the simple mode, which is for elderly people, I would assume. As you can see, it kind of spaces out the icons further, makes them bigger. And then we also have the standard one, which is this Apple-like mode, which basically drops all the icons to the home screen apps, and you have no more app drawer. But because I haven't changed it, we still do have it. So basically you can change the home screen mode to whichever one you like. If you like to have all the icons apps on your home screen, then you can set the standard one. Drawer is the one that it comes default, and then simple is the, like I said, the elderly version. Now moving on to the next one, it's gonna be the swipe down on the home screen. So there is an option that will allow you to basically swipe down. By default, as you can see, it brings up the search right here. But if you want to have something like a notification panel, we can change it by going, I believe, under the display. And looks like it's not here. So well, there it is. Swipe down on home screen, and we can select notification bar, and you can now swipe down to get that instead. Now personally I prefer this. It basically isn't forcing you now to swipe from all the way to from the top to pull it down, so you can do it basically from as low as you can, and it will always pull down the notification panel. So I find this really handy, honestly. Now moving on to the next one, it's gonna be the split screen. So this option is for multitasking, and also for I like to use it as primarily listening to YouTube while not being actually forced into the app. So you can launch YouTube as an example, then put it in split screen by using your 3 fingers. Basically swipe up with 3 fingers. As you can see, it moves it to the top, and from here you can open up any kind of other app or just kind of keep it as it is, like so, and use YouTube as well. So if you start playing some kind of music from it, it will play no matter what you're doing right here. So you can continue to search for something while music will be playing in YouTube. And even if you go home, this tiny little window is still enough to make YouTube think that it's not, that it's basically being a primary app, and it won't pause music. The only time it will pause is if you drag it to the top, and that will close it, or when you lock it basically by just locking your device. And moving on to the last option, it's going to be the gestures. So obviously I'm not very fond of the outdated buttons on the bottom, so we have the option to change it by going into, again, the settings, convenience tools, and then navigation buttons, and you have it right here, swipe gestures from both sides. So you have back from either side. You have the swipe up on the home screen to go home, and then swipe up and hold to go to recent. Now in practice it looks like this. Swipe from either side, and it brings up this arrow, as you can see. This is the back gesture. Then swipe up to go home. Now let's quickly grab it. There we go, that's the home gesture. And swipe up and hold to go to recent. Now if you're having problems with using it, particularly I've seen people have problems with the swipe up gestures from the bottom to either go home or to recent. The easiest way to do it is to not swipe from the screen up, but to swipe off of the screen, so below it. As you can see, starting for instance from here, just kind of move your finger onto the screen and above, and that will always register. But this will conclude all the tweaks and tricks that I wanted to share, and if you found them helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.